Hi there! Today we're going to talk about what is a go-to-market strategy in detail. This is useful for any marketing professional, especially during the launch of a new product. A go-to-market strategy is a plan that a company uses to sell its products to customers. It outlines the steps that a company must take to succeed in reaching its market and making sales. The go-to-market strategy takes into account various factors, such as the value proposition, target audience, sales and marketing strategy, and finally, the competitive landscape. There are many different approaches to creating a go-to-market strategy, but perhaps the most straightforward one is approaching your go-to-market strategy to answer the questions of what, who, why, where, how, and when. Now let's explain these step by step. The first question your go-to-market strategy should answer is what, and that refers to the value proposition of the product itself. This part of your strategy should highlight the functional and emotional benefits of the product to convey how your product uniquely meets the market need. This is called the product market fit. In other words, what problem or problems does your product solve? The second question is who. Who does this product serve and who are your competitors? In that part, you must first identify your target market. This involves understanding who your ideal customers are. This might include demographic information, buying behavior, needs, pain points, and motivations. This is where you may create different customer personas that represent different segments that would be interested in your product. The second who has to do with analyzing the competition. Understanding who your competitors are, what they offer, and how your product or service compares. This helps you to position your product or service effectively in the marketplace. Now to start, look at their product pages and other parts of their website to answer some questions like what features does their product have, what are their main selling points, and what's their pricing model. Now, once you've answered who your target audience is and who your competitors are, you can create a value matrix. A value matrix details each persona's pain points, how your product solves those pain points, and what messaging you can use to show that your product is the solution. The third question is why. Why should people choose that product in specific? And in that part, you should create your product positioning, purpose, and message to set the roadmap for marketing and how you're going to communicate the value of that product to the customer so that they can have a genuine reason to believe. The fourth question is how much? And this is about defining your pricing strategy, meaning that you should decide how you will price your product or service in a way that is attractive to customers but still profitable to the business. Your pricing strategy must be closely aligned with how you position your product in the market. That's why you need to price after you've thought about the product positioning. The fifth question is how. How are you going to reach your audience? This refers to outlining the marketing channels and your communication strategy. Your marketing channels could be digital advertising, traditional advertising, content marketing, partnerships, or a combination of these methods. You should cover the specific tactics and strategies. For example, how will you reach and engage your audience? This could be through content marketing, email campaigns, social media, event marketing, outdoor advertising, and so on and so forth. There are so many different channels out there to reach your customers through, but you must understand first where your ideal customer hangs out and where they spend their time so you can meet them where they are. This part of the go-to-market strategy should also highlight how you will support your product or service. This might involve customer service policies, warranties, user guides, and after-sales support. And finally, this would be a good time to assign a budget to all these marketing channels. The sixth question is where, and this refers to outlining your sales and distribution strategy. When it comes to sales channels, there are so many different approaches to where you're going to sell your product. There's direct sales, online sales, retail or wholesale, or even a freemium model. Direct sales involves selling directly to the end user. For instance, a software as a service company like Slack uses a direct sales model where customers can sign up and pay for the service directly on their website. Online sales or e-commerce is a very common approach to sales, where, for example, a small business selling handmade crafts might sell their products through an e-commerce platform, like Etsy, for example. They will leverage the platform's large user base and easy-to-use interface. Traditional manufacturers, on the other hand, might use a network of retailers or wholesalers to reach their end users. For instance, a company like Nike sells its products through its own stores, third-party retailers, and online as well. Many digital companies like Dropbox or LinkedIn use a freemium model as their go-to-market strategy. They offer basic features for free and charge for premium features. This can be an effective way to attract a large user base and convert a percentage of those users into paying customers. After you've answered all the big questions related to product and pricing, your audience, and how you're going to reach them, you need to create a definition for success. Success can have different meanings when you're launching a new product. It also depends on the size of the business and the nature of the product. For example, many startup companies who have successful products like Spotify or Uber could spend years without making profits. In those years, they work on customer acquisition and retention strategies until they eventually start making profits. You need to think of that when you're creating a go-to-market strategy. Define how you will attract new customers and keep existing ones. This could involve strategies for customer service, loyalty programs, or ongoing engagement efforts. And you must clearly define what success means to you in terms of metrics, KPIs, and revenue at that specific point in time. Now, thank you very much for watching this video. We hope that you now understand what a go-to-market strategy is. We're happy to help you. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments and we'll get back to you.